Hi everybody, and welcome to my question and answer video about myself and my alopecia. I think I got about 15 questions, so today I'm just going to answer all of the questions you guys sent me right here. And yeah. What is alopecia? Alopecia is an autoimmune genetic disorder which causes your hair to fall out. It can come out in large bald spots, you can go completely bald, or you can lose all your body hair. Suggest checking my first video. I will put the link below because I describe it in a lot better detail than I just did. Is alopecia contagious? No, alopecia is not contagious. You can't catch it by touching my hair or breathing the same air as me or anything like that. It's something that you're either born with the genetics for it or you're not. So if you're not, then you can't just catch it like a flu. Is there a cure? No, sadly there's no cure for alopecia. There are treatments, but it kind of depends on the person if the treatment's going to work for you. Personally, no treatments have worked on me. When did I get alopecia? I got alopecia about 4 years ago, but it's only recently become really extreme within the past 3 months. Do boys care about my alopecia? I've never had a guy not like me because of it, or if a guy didn't like me because of it, he's never told anybody that. But for the most part, everyone's been really nice about it and really supportive. And if anything, guys have just been telling me that hair doesn't really matter, and it's kind of the personality that counts. Have I ever showed someone my bald spots, and how did they react? I've shown obviously my family. They've seen them because when I first got diagnosed, I was wondering what it was. The doctors have seen my bald spots, and only my closest friends, and all of them reacted really well. Obviously some reacted differently than others, but they all told me that they thought that I was amazing the way that I am, and pretty much just said that they'll love me no matter what. So yeah, I mean, no one's reacted badly. If anything, it's just been really surprised that it looked like that, but who wouldn't be surprised of somebody having bald spots all over their head? What is my hair routine? My hair routine is I wake up, I'll have a shower, blow dry my hair, I'll straighten whatever little bit of hair I have left, just so that it's not frizzy or anything, and then I have to put my extensions in, which takes me about 2 hours. And then I have to blend them, which will take about an extra 15 minutes. It kind of depends on the day, but if I'm curling my hair, that'll add on another 45 minutes. So it depends on the day and what I want to do with my hair. But just regularly having straightened hair, putting my extensions in from the time I get out of the shower will take me about 2 hours. What types of wigs will I get? I'm not really too sure about the wigs yet, because shaving my head is never really something I thought I would have to do. We're looking into the wigs right now. So far, I know that I'm going to have to get a specialized kind for my dance, but other than that, I'm not really too sure about them. I know the style that I want, but I'm not really sure about all the different kinds of wigs. There's lace front and all that kind of stuff. I'm not too sure about that yet, but we'll figure it out in Calgary next week when I go. Does alopecia only affect the hair on my head? For me, it only affects the hair on my head because I only have alopecia areata / totalis, but for some people they have alopecia universalis, which is when you lose all of your body hair, including eyelashes, eyebrows, pubic hair, the hair on your head, so pretty much everything. I find that I'm extremely fortunate and lucky that I don't have alopecia universalis, because I could not even imagine how terrible that would be. It would just be so horrible. How are you so open and strong about it? This is a bit of a difficult question to answer, but I think that the reason I'm so open about it is because I believe that everything happens for a reason, and although I might not be entirely sure what the reason I was given alopecia is, the way I've come to terms with it is that I can use it to help other people. I can use it as something to make myself a better person. My alopecia has already made me a better person, and I know that. I think I was given it though just so I can help other people who have alopecia, or even if they don't have alopecia. I can help them to just realize that even though things may seem really terrible sometimes, they aren't always going to stay that terrible, and sometimes you just need to keep moving forward. I'm strong about it, I guess, because I have so many amazing people around me who are able to help me through it, and I've just had everyone be so nice about it that it's just made it so much easier on me. So thank you so much to everybody who's helped me, because it really does mean a lot. Has anyone ever made fun of you for it? Nobody's ever really made fun of me for it, like in person, but I've received a lot of hate on my AskFM about it, and some of my friends have received hate about it on their AskFM, which I find a little weird why people would send it to them. But the way I look at it is that if they can't take it off anonymous and just say it to me, then it's not worth my time to even think about or be upset about, so I don't even really pay attention to it because it's just stupid. What kinds of things can't I do due to my alopecia? There's not many things that I can't do, it's more that there are things that I don't feel comfortable with doing yet. So I don't really feel comfortable going swimming in any public areas because it'll show all of my bald spots, and if I go swimming with my extensions in, people will kind of look at me and be like, why is she wearing her extensions swimming? Like, that's kind of weird. But, you know, they just look at me different, and I don't like it drawing attention to myself. There's a lot of things I just don't really feel comfortable doing in public yet. Sometimes I'll find myself not dancing to the best of my ability because I'm really nervous that bald spots or extensions will show. I have to be careful sometimes not to goof around too much with my friends, because if they get pulled on too hard, my extensions will come out extremely easily because there's not much hair for them to grab onto. So it's just more me having to be careful, or me not really feeling comfortable enough yet to do certain things in public. Do I think that if I hadn't worn my extensions when I was first diagnosed, that I wouldn't go bald now? That's a good question. I actually ask myself that all the time, but I truly believe that either way I would go bald. It would have just been a longer process. So I may not have gone bald now, but I believe that I probably would have gone bald eventually. So the extensions probably did just speed up the process, but I think that either way it would have happened. I can't change the fact that I started wearing my extensions. I don't regret the fact that I started wearing them because they made me feel more comfortable to be myself, and I really, at the time, I felt like I had no other option because they were the only way to hide the bald spots. So there's nothing I can do to change it, and I don't really think there's much of a point of thinking about it. What causes alopecia? Alopecia doesn't have one main cause. It's an autoimmune disorder, so basically your body sees the hair follicle as a threat and basically attacks it like it would to anything that's threatening the body, and that's what causes your hair to fall out. Stress is believed to make the alopecia worse. I find that the more stressed out I am, the worse my alopecia gets, but it might not be true for everybody, I'm not really sure. How do I feel about my alopecia? Like I said, I feel like everything happens for a reason. I think my alopecia is a bit of a gift because it's made me a stronger person, it's made me more compassionate. I just feel like I'm an all-around better person because I have it. I see a lot of upsides to having alopecia. I won't really get into that, but there are a lot of upsides to having it. Once I'm bald, I see a lot of upsides to being bald instead of having hair, but I won't really get much into that either. I just see my alopecia as a gift, and even though sometimes it might really, really suck, there's nothing I can do to change it. So sometimes you just need to embrace what life gives you, because if you can't change it, then you might as well embrace it. That is the end of my question and answer video. I hope I was able to answer everybody's questions all right. If you guys have more questions for me, feel free to just send them to me. I can do another video in a couple weeks or something after I get some more questions. I also wanted to thank you so much for getting my first video to almost 1,500 views. That is absolutely insane, and I can't even explain how much it means to me. So please continue to share my videos with your friends and family and on any social media sites, because it really does help and it means a lot to me. So I will see you guys next week when I post a video after I shave my head, and I hope everybody has a good day. Bye!